another episode of She-Hulk. The official title of episode 5 is Mean Green and Straight Pour Into These Jeans.
Yeah.
That's
fun title.
It's kind of fun. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm just thinking back to that scene in the show where Tatiana's like, or I don't know how her reaction to that quote.
Yeah, she kind of shrieked a little bit, like, yeah. And like it's kind of funny. It's like Tatiana, that was a reference to the date stuff they did last episode,
right?
And so like it was kind of interesting how they kind of focused back on that, but at the same time, I'm trying to get a handle on Jennifer Walters and what she needs as a person. Is she looking for love? Is she just wanting to go on dates? Is she looking for affirmation? It's just like I keep trying to figure out exactly what she needs, and I'm just not sure. But that's fine. I guess you really can't be sure, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess not. So, I'm trying to keep it from you.
There's no action in this episode at all. Nope. Not even like I thought there'd be some kind of fight, but it wasn't even anything. It was just kind of strange. I wonder, what did that feel like less of an episode because you didn't get an action scene, or did it feel like, well, it's fine?
I mean, I'm not looking for an action scene in every episode. I don't know. It was weird. It was kind of weird. It kind of felt like a filler episode.
It really did.
Maybe this 9-episode thing is too long for She-Hulk.
Yeah, so like this is episode 5, so we got 4 more, and I still feel like we don't have a good grasp on like maybe we need to steady our expectations. Maybe there won't be like a big villain. We still don't know who was trying to get her blood.
I'm not looking for a big villain. Were you expecting one?
I'm expecting some overarching thing that She-Hulk is going to have to punch at some point. I just kind of feel like that kind of has to happen. Like if we still don't know who is trying to get her blood from the Wrecking Crew. We still don't know who that people are. We still don't know. We don't even know how Titania got her powers, which is kind of strange.
What powers does she even have?
Well, she took a punch from She-Hulk in the very first episode and she lived. So she has something, like most people would die from that, but she
doesn't appear to be doing anything with her powers. She's just said she's selling makeup.
Yeah, she did also in the first episode.
Beauty products.
Yeah, in the first episode, she also busted through a big wall. So we don't really understand why she did that. Like it's just like why? Like, there's no.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah, so to kind of sum up this episode, She-Hulk is being sued by Titania because Titania trademarked the name She-Hulk and bought and sold a lot of products with it, and that bothers Jennifer Walters. So she countersues, and then there's a little courtroom drama where I think is interesting. We get to sort of get another review of her poor dating choices. There's an interesting little scene where she gets fitted for new costumes and outfits, which I think is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So, Mike, did you like the IMDb doesn't have the list of the people? It doesn't have the list for the episode yet. Do you remember that guy's name? The guy who made the outfit, the guy who was making superhero suits and stuff. I need to look that up. I need to see if he's from the comics. There are several people from the comics.
Luke?
No, it might. I don't think so. See,
I think it's Luke.
His name is Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's people in the
Luke
comics.
Jacobson.
Yeah, I don't think that's him. There's people in the comics whose job it is to like outfit superheroes and supervillains, like mostly supervillains. There's in Spider-Man Homecoming, the character, the Tinkerer, he was the guy who made the Vulture suit and was making all these gadgets off of the technology.
Yeah.
In the comics, he spends his time outfitting supervillains. And so I was hoping that might be a comic relation, but I don't think it is. But I thought it was interesting how he obviously made some suits for She-Hulk, made her kind of like a super outfit that we haven't seen yet. And then of course the scene at the end, we get a little preview of the Daredevil mask. Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, why don't you like it?
Daredevil fights at night. He knocks out lights so that people can't see him. Because his benefit is making people blind. He's blind, but he can see without the light, right?
So, I never thought that.
Why would he wear a flashy suit? He wouldn't wear a flashy suit. That's stupid. He should wear like a Vanta black suit. I mean, I can see dark red because he is the Daredevil. So dark red, black, no gold, no yellow. That's dumb.
All right. You've seen the original Daredevil suit, right?
I don't care.
But I've
seen yellow and red suits in the comics since this came up.
But the original suit was yellow, red, yellow.
That's bad.
Oh man,
it's not good.
Okay.
Yellow's high visibility color. Daredevil does not want to fight in a high visibility suit. Stupid.
Well, can I just say that the idea that a blind person would have toxic like waste poured into his eyes that allows him to have hypersenses is not going to happen. It's not real. And so if you have a fake world where people have fake powers, then you can have fake suits and you don't have to have any logic behind it.
No, but people still have eyes. They can still see yellow or gold or whatever it is.
All right.
Like your eyes and my eyes still work the same way.
You're gonna have to just deal with the suit.
All those bad guys he's fighting don't have special eyes that can't see yellow.
I like the suit. I think it looks good.
Nah, it's dumb.
No, it's gonna look better than you think. Let's trust it and wait. It's gonna be good. And I think this is a different Daredevil.
Black or red. Dark red.
This is a different Daredevil. The Daredevil before was in the dark and all this stuff. This Daredevil is going to be more in the light. He's going to be more present. He's not going to be hiding as much.
I don't like that either. That gives away his advantage.
Well, okay. Well, let's gotta wait and see. I like the suit. I think the suit's cool.
It's dumb.
Okay.
Dumb suit.
Anyway, back to She-Hulk. No fighting. The best part of She-Hulk, hands down, once again, was my man. Hang on just a second, real quick. His name is
Pug.
Josh Segura. Pug. He's so good. He's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny. He had great chemistry with Ginger Gonzaga, aka Nikki Romaz. Nikki Romaz.
Ramos, maybe.
Yeah, Ramos. Nikki Ramos. I don't know. It took me so long. They were funny together. I liked the scene. I like this. The banter was really cool. I like that.
He never got his Iron Man 3s.
Yeah, we didn't see them. We didn't see them. I thought that would be cool though. Yeah, I like those.
They show there's a drawing of the Iron Man 3s in the credits.
If you look in the background, there's a lot of other comic inspired shoes, including Deadpool and Cyclops. So there's a bunch of different ones. So that was kind of neat.
During the credits or during that scene?
During that scene. So if you look at that picture, there's lots of different type of shoes based off of superheroes.
In the end credits?
In the actual picture where he showed the shoes. Did you see that?
I don't see that,
There's a cartoon drawing of him holding. Okay, in that drawing, there's a bunch of different shoes.
Okay, all right.
But there was no mid-credit scene this week, which I thought was strange.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the cartoons in the credits.
That's what I was talking about too.
Okay.
We're on the same page. We're on the same exact page.
Yeah, I kept waiting for the end credit tag or scene or whatever they call it, but
they didn't do it.
I was shocked there wasn't one. So
yeah, this was definitely
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a tag at the end of every episode, and then 5, and there's nothing.
I don't like the half-hour format. I don't think it's good. I would rather have 6 episodes rather than 9, or 5 episodes rather than 9. I think they're kind of drawing this out.
I want them to figure out how many episodes they're going to have after they figure out the story they want to tell.
I agree. Instead of like filming everything and then editing it to fit like not whatever episodes they want. I agree.
Right. Yep.
And like if you look at this episode, no one really got a lot of good screen time. There was no like the CGI once again was poor. And I'm starting to see a pattern.
She-Hulk looked out of place in several different scenes.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a pattern
especially when she first went into the clothier's place.
Yeah, if you look, episodes 1 had good CGI. Episode 2 had pretty good. Episode 3 had CGI. Episode 4 had good CGI. This episode 5 did not. That's purposeful. Obviously, they're having to scrape for some resources, which again makes no sense because it's Bungie, not Bungie. What am I saying? Disney. I got Destiny 2 in my brain. Sorry. It's Disney Plus. It's Disney. They have tons of money, and so you can obviously tell that some episodes where she's action oriented, has to do a lot of action stuff. CGI goes up, more money towards that. And when she's just walking around doing nothing, CGI goes down. So next episode, probably, hopefully have Daredevil in it. They've been teasing it forever, so hopefully Daredevil will be in this.
Hopefully,
next episode. I mean, how long has it been?
This episode, we better see in the next one.
Yeah, and so that's going to be CGI heavy. I'm pretty sure it's going to look better. But again, I don't know why the CGI looks so bad when Disney has a bunch of money. Can they not hire some guys to do this? Like, is it only a certain amount?
It's time. They're not giving them enough time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. What do you think of this episode?
Let's grade it. You ready?
All right. Yeah.
Okay. When I count to 3, you just tell me a letter grade. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. C
plus.
Okay. Good. There you go. Yeah.
All right.
It's fine. It's average. It's fine. It's fine. I laughed a couple of times. There were some interesting moments, especially that scene where the moments with the new lawyer person that she connected to, the lawyer that represented her, I thought were good. And I really liked how that dude once again said, "I love She-Hulk. I'm not real fans of this other woman that she has." And the lawyer used interesting verbiage. She says, were you attracted to her when she presented as Jen? So it's like, that's an interesting phrase.
Right.
And she was right. Like, Jen deserves someone who loves her as Jennifer Walters and She-Hulk. She deserves someone who can do both. And I think that's what the show wants to do, is say, you have value as She-Hulk, but you also have value as Jennifer Walters. And I think that's the problem that she's facing right now. I think we can figure that out. But that's it.
I think this show was lightweight, but it was good. But it was just too lightweight to get like a good grade out of me.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we saw a Disney Plus,
I actually had fun watching it, I think, but it was just so lightweight.
Yeah, last time we saw a Disney Plus show that had this many fillers was probably What If, maybe? Yeah. Like, if you look at
this wasn't as bad as the Party Thor episode of What If, but yeah.
I mean, Hawkeye was pretty dense. It had a lot of stuff stuffed in it. But like, yeah, it's just like the format and the way they have it edited is kind of what it's doing. But anyway,
why would Titania have ever sued She-Hulk? That makes no sense whatsoever.
Money? She was getting money off the product. That's what she was doing. She was selling all that
suing
product.
She-Hulk so if She-Hulk's like, okay, I'm going to cease and desist, I'm not going to use that name anymore. Now your product's less valuable, because the whole reason your product is valuable is because of She-Hulk.
That's what they were arguing in the court.
It devalues your product.
That's what the court was saying, that she was making money off of She-Hulk's name and the fact that she was sued.
Yeah, but so why would you sue? Like, the whole reason She-Hulk has value is because of She-Hulk.
I'm not sure exactly. That's a plot hole.
Like, I can see She-Hulk suing Titania or Titania. But I can't see it the other way around. It doesn't make any sense. The whole reason the name you trademarked has value is because there's a superhero using it.
That's a plot hole. Yeah.
I don't know.
You got one. All right.
Did you see all the continuity issues in the courtroom?
No. What was the continuity issues?
So, remember when Titania gets up, she's like, I've got a sample that we can put into evidence. So she gets up and starts walking towards the judge to give it to her.
Mm-hmm.
Scene cuts. She's sitting down at the desk as her lawyer says, no, we don't need to do that. She was halfway to the judge's space, and then all of a sudden she's sitting down.
Oh, I didn't notice that at all. Oh.
And then there was something else like that with She-Hulk too, where Oh yeah, remember when She-Hulk starts like sliding down in her seat because she's so embarrassed of all the people?
Yeah.
Scene cut. She's like perfectly upright, not slouched down anymore at all.
Well, that can be explained. She just got set. She just set real quick.
Yeah, I guess. But so continuity issues. Come on, Marvel, step it up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that Marvel has phoned this in, but this is a definitely episode leading to something else. So again, not my favorite of the She-Hulk episodes so far, and hopefully it's going to get better and better. I mean, I want She-Hulk to be great, and right now it's just okay.
Right. Big question for you.
Sure.
Will we see, before this series is over with, will we see Bug get his Iron Man 3s?
Wearing them?
Like, will he be holding them? Yeah. He's got to get 2 pairs, right? He's got to get one to
rock, one to stock.
One to stock. Yes, thank you.
No, we probably won't see those.
Oh my god!
If I'm wrong, I'll give you $10. I'll PayPal you $10.
I just hope we see them. I mean, they look pretty cool in the drawing and the credits.
Yeah, I don't really know why we don't have superhero themed shoes. I would totally wear a pair of those.
Yeah, those look cool. Those look cool.
Like a pair of tennis shoes that have
like the back of it looked kind of like Iron Man's face.
Yeah, that's why. And they would glow and stuff like that. I would wear that.
Yeah. It had that little glowy thing on the side, kind of like that. Reminds me of the old Reebok pumps.
I would wear some Nike Air Maxes that had like Spider-Man web and red, like a red and black kind of look.
No doubt. Give me some Spider-Man shoes.
All right, Mike.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
For what?
We have an amazing amount of news you can abuse, brother.
I am ready. I'm so psyched. Oh, thank goodness. The return of the air horn. Yes.
All right, so that was She-Hulk. We're done with that. Next episode, hopefully, will give us a lot more to talk about. But thankfully, we have a little bit to talk about She-Hulk because we have a lot to talk about for Disney Plus in general. You just Google D23. Anybody who's listening, if you want to learn exactly about all of it, because there's Star Wars reveals. There's going to be a new Indiana Jones with Short Round back, which is kind of
Short Round's back.
Yes, dude. Yes.
I didn't see that. Okay.
Yes, dude. Okay. Yes, dude.
Ready for that.
I am ready for.
Wait. All right, no, go ahead.
We can do a special Indiana Jones 5 when it comes out.
He's back in Indiana Jones. Short Round is back in Indiana Jones.
Yes, dude.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, yes.
I did not know that. That's awesome.
Dude, yeah. We will do a special podcast for Indiana. I'm a big Indiana Jones fan.
Did you see Everything Everywhere All at Once?
No. Was he in that?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I have to watch it. I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
That's so good. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is probably one of the most racist movies ever made, but it's still great. So just let you know. Oh, come on, it is. All right, first up, Werewolf
I
by
might
Night.
catch that on a rewatch.
Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night. This is some kind of crazy horror. Kind of like
I don't know anything about this at all.
I looked at the trailer and sort of like it has a pulpy horror theme to it. It's going to be streaming on Disney Plus in October, Mike. In October.
It's their first holiday special.
So I guess we got to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Werewolf by Night, but he is a Marvel Comics character, so it's going to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we're going to have to watch it.
And you said somebody's origin story was in Werewolf by Night?
Moon Knight's first appearance was in Werewolf by Night.
Okay.
He was actually hired. He was actually.
This?
Will Moon Knight be in this?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't know they were doing this. It's completely surprising.
It appears to be all black and white.
Yeah, and this won't mean anything to you, but there is something called the Nexus of Realities, Mike. It exists in a swamp in Florida, and a creature called Man Thing actually guards it and takes care of it. This might seem crazy to you, but the Nexus of Reality does have connections to the multiverse. It's actually a place where you can go to the multiverse through that Nexus.
Interesting.
So there's a lot going on there. So Man Thing's in this. Werewolf by Night. It's going to be a lot of pulpy, old school 1970s Marvel stuff. It's going to be really interesting. I can't wait to watch it.
And it's the series is directed by Michael Giacchino, or however you say his last name.
Who's that?
He is a composer. He's done lots of the scores for Pixar movies.
Oh, so we'll have some good sound to it. That's good. It looks.
I don't know if he's doing the composition for this, but he's directing it.
The trailer looks awesome.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Grindhouse that Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez.
That's a great reference. I'm pretty. Yeah, it looks like something different, so I'm pretty stoked about getting it. It's gonna be fun. Next up. This is actually huge. Did you watch this trailer for Secret Invasion?
I did, yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was
Nick Fury's back.
That looked so good. That looks Secret Invasion trailer looked amazing. It looks like a spy thriller. It has it has Nick Fury in it. He has it has Rhodey in it. It has it has that woman from Game of Thrones in it. I don't know what her role is. It has
woman from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the queen, the super queen, the queen.
Oh, Daenerys.
Yeah, she's gonna be it. The actress. What's her face? Nick Fury's partner. What's his name? What's her name?
Maria Hill.
She's in this. The guy, the short dude from.
I think you're finally going to get the Maria Hill you've been wanting.
I hope so.
Series, yeah.
This looks so good. It looks so ominous. It looks crazy. I cannot wait. I'm super excited. I think this is going to be one of those things where it's like going to be a super hit.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
When do you think Nick Fury actually left Earth?
He left Earth right after Tony Stark died. He got on a spaceship and left right after that.
Okay. Wasn't earlier than that?
No, it wasn't earlier than that. He's been he like, because remember he got snapped. He did get, so he was gone, and then after the when Endgame happened, he came back, and then he went to Tony Stark's funeral, and then I think he just left the planet.
And then Talos was like impersonating him.
Exactly, because Spider-Man: Far From Home was a Marvel movie right after Endgame. So, Anyway, cannot wait. It's gonna look so good. The woman from The Crown's in this. How did they get her to do this? My lord, there's some really good actors in this, and the special effects was great. Super cool.
I've not seen The Crown.
Oh, what? Rest in peace, my queen. What are you talking about? I'm a big fan of the monarchy. I think that if we had a monarchy, a lot of our problems would not exist.
Come on, man.
It's true. It's a continuous form of government that won't ever go away.
England's got their fair share of problems, my friend.
I'm not saying that monarchy.
The monarchy
is good.
hasn't helped out with that.
I'm not saying that monarchy. I'm saying a monarchy, a ruling class that takes care of the rest of the people. I think that's fun.
A hereditary monarchy?
Sure, why not?
No.
Oh, like the way we rule ourselves works. Oh, this is way better.
Better than a hereditary monarchy.
Yeah, you're born, and I hope you're not poor. If you are, you're just got a terrible life. That's how we live.
Sounds like England to me. Are you describing England or what?
I'm describing everything. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion is coming out next year. Super excited. Next up, Armor Wars. Do you know anything about this?
No.
This comic came out in the 80s, I think. Tony Stark in the comics goes out and tries to get his technology back from all the people that stole it from him. And he goes out and just fights with all these people who are in armor. It's like a big deal. I'm hoping that this Armor Wars will be similar to that. What I'm hoping for is that Rhodey is going to use the War Machine armor to go out and find people who have taken Tony Stark's armor and technology. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. And like everybody's hoping for Don Cheadle to really show up and do some cool things. He's going to be in Secret Invasion, but I got a feeling the Don Cheadle that we're going to see is going to be a Skrull, but it's just a guess. But then we'll have Armor Wars another time, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Everybody likes Don Cheadle.
Hey, real quick, you just mentioned the Skrulls, and I forgot completely. Are they going to be good guys or bad guys in Secret Invasion?
You should think of it like this. There are good humans and bad humans, so there could possibly be good Skrulls and bad Skrulls.
Okay.
That might make some people's heads kind of like bend kind of a different way, but you should just think that the Skrulls are going to be part of this invasion, but at the same time, there's going to be Skrulls trying to stop what's happening. So the Skrulls are definitely going to be a part of this because the whole thing about the Skrulls are you have no idea who's a person and who's a Skrull, right? And so it's going to make you. There's going to be lots of cool episodes where the person you thought was human was actually a Skrull and stuff like that. It's going to be really fun,
right?
Like, did you ever watch Battlestar Galactica, the remake?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the whole thing about that was you didn't know who was a Cylon, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, next up, Mike, you go like this. You're gonna really like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Short Round's gonna be in Loki season 2.
Yeah.
I need to say his real name, by the way. What's his name? His real name is what's his name? Why do I not have it? I just pulled it up.
I don't know.
I just clicked on it and then say, hang on, I'm almost there.
I want to say Qui-Gon, but I think that's a Star Wars character.
No, that's not him. Where is it? I'm sorry. I don't know his name. I should have his real name. Anyway, Short Round's going to be in Loki season 2. I'm not sure what his character's going to be.
Yeah,
that's going to be fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. I wonder.
Also from the Goonies.
Yeah, he was from the Goonies. Yeah. What is his name? I'm just dying. I'm not going to be asleep tonight until I see it. Oh, Kai Hoi Kwan. Ki Hoi Kwan. I
think you said it right the second time.
Kai Hui Kwan. I'm terrible at Mandarin names. I'm terrible at Mandarin. I'm horrible at it. But Kai Hui Kwan. I'll get it. I have a student in my class.
I think you just nailed it.
I butcher her name every class. I just feel so bad. A student in my class has a name that's impossible to pronounce. Next up, they showed some Echo. Apparently, there's a trailer that was shown at the event that we don't get to see. But the shot that was fired from Echo is actually happened to Kingpin. Like he lost an eye or something like that. And so that's how it worked. Yeah. So and in the comics, there was a time where he did lose his eyes. So that's interesting. But anyway, Echo, I don't know if
both eyes or just one.
I think both. I don't know how many. The only reason I'm excited about Echo is because his connections to Daredevil. So I don't really care that much. I care about the Echo character from the comics. I didn't really like the actress who played Echo. So we'll just have to, just deal with it. Maybe I'll like her better if it's that.
Well, your boy, what's his name?
Who?
Alfonso? No. Vincent D'Onofrio. He had great things to say about that actress.
So
D23.
I hope I'm proven wrong.
Yeah.
Is the actress?
I mean, she's got to be better than him, right?
Okay, let's not do that. Is the actress deaf too?
I believe she is.
Yeah, she really is deaf. That's interesting. Yeah. They also showed some Daredevil Born Again stuff.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
that's that. I don't know if they showed it, but the actors were on stage, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Your guy that
Charlie Cox and
Charlie Cox and Let's just stop real quick and talk about how awesome this is. I mean, like, if fans did this, fans of the show begged and begged and begged and hassled and hassled and hassled until finally Marvel said, you know what, maybe we could do something with this. Because Charlie Cox is Daredevil. He is. Watch the 3 seasons. You cannot find a better person to play Matt Murdock than him. Period.
Right.
And so I'm really excited about that. I'm super excited about Daredevil Born Again.
I just hope that stupid yellow suit is that's like the first couple of episodes and then he gets back into something better.
What you should hope is that they do a NC-17 or R-rated version of the shows so we can have the same level of violence.
mature.
Because a Daredevil show without those fight scenes, it's not going to work.
Right.
Those Daredevil fight scenes were amazing.
They need a good fight choreographer too. They had some good fights in the earlier season.
That's what made the show. So they need to kind of get back to that.
Right.
So I'm looking for that with Echo. I'm looking for that for Daredevil Born Again. Next up, they showed the Marvels, which I think is a really cool picture. Did you see the picture?
No.
So yeah, you can click on the picture in the show in our notes.
Cool.
But it shows all 4 of the Marvels. I'm not sure who.
What? There's a 4th?
I know. Hang on. I'm going to try to find out what is going on here. I should have this prepped.
Oh, one of those is the director.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind. So they showed, of course, Brie Larson that was there. Armand Villeni, who is Kamala Khan. Oh God, these names. Tiana Paris, who is Monica Rambeau, and the director Ania Nakasa. So I read the description of the trailer. Apparently, the Marvels will switch places whenever they use their powers. So Monica Rambeau will be in space. She'll use her powers, and then Kamala Khan will switch with her and stuff like that. So
are they never going to be together?
They'll be together at some point, but it's going to be a lot of weird, like, booming between the different places. So they'll be together at some point. Apparently, Nick Fury's in this too. But I'm not sure what. I am super excited about this movie. I am excited about this.
What's got you so excited about it?
I love Kamala Khan. I really like Brie Larson, and I love Tiana Paris, and I love Monica Rambeau's character. I love the Captain Marvel character. And I love the Miss Marvel character. Miss Marvel on her own is enough for me to go see this movie. Really excited. I mean, she's going to be like
one of their best TV shows.
Yeah, she's going to be this kid, this 15, 16-year-old kid in the middle of space, and she's trying to figure. It's going to be complete absurdity. It's going to be super, super, super fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Next up, this is one that I think is worth talking about. Did you click on the link, Mike?
This was like the big one, right?
This was the one that I think got the most buzz. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a Thunderbolts movie. But I will tell you this: none of the people in the movie are from the comics. Just to let you know,
not a single one.
Not a single one of these people. Here's a list. Taskmaster. I think he might have been in the Thunderbolts. Maybe. U.S. Agent.
But not the Black Widow version.
Not the Black Widow version. This Black Widow version was definitely not in the comics. U.S. Agent was not in Thunderbolts. Winter Soldier. Nope. Yelena. Absolutely not.
Yeah, she's Black Widow, right?
Yeah, no, she's in the comics. She's barely Black Widow. Like she's like almost nothing. This is hilarious. Red Guardian, nope. And this character who I forget was
Ghost.
Ghost from Ant-Man. Absolutely not. So
it's strange because out of all those, Ghost really is the only one with like superpowers. Really?
No, that's not true.
I mean, there's some superhumans. Right?
Red Guardian. Okay, so what's the difference between superpowers and being superhuman?
It's like supernatural powers.
So, okay, I'm gonna let that go. That's funny. Okay, so
you can do it's more. You're more than just like super strong.
Okay. I don't know what to make of this. I really haven't processed it.
It's like everybody here can fight good, and then there's Ghost.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so let's get this clear. We're going to have some really cool fight scenes. We're going to have some really cool action scenes. Mm-hmm. Everybody on this stage, except, what's her face's character? What's her name?
Val.
Yeah, Val. Who plays, what's her name?
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah. Dude, I had a long day at work. Yeah, everybody on here, it's going to be super funny. It's probably going to do some kind of weird Suicide Squad type story, except it's going to be good. Compared to other Suicide Story movies.
Did you see the second one? It was okay.
Yeah. I just don't. No one was asking for this movie, and I'm not sure why they gave it to us. And it also ruins some people's ideas about Young Avengers, because technically everybody thought that Yelena was going to be in the new Avengers, but she's now in Thunderbolts.
Right.
So here's my thing. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you see how the picture looks where they're all on stage, kind of?
You mean the actors or
the pitch? There's a little cart. There's a little like drawing, like an art up of the Thunderbolts, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I kind of feel like this is going to be a government sanctioned group, and it's going to be formed by the government, and the government's going to say, "You guys do this." And it's going to be a pretty big disaster. I think whatever they're going to do is not going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Thunderbolts exist to crash and burn, And then we've got Paul Rudd assembling the new Avengers.
Can you read the original Thunderbolts if I give you some money to buy the trade paperback?
Is it good?
Yes, it's actually really good.
I just got started reading Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic.
How was it?
I haven't finished it yet. It's okay. It's good.
Anyway, Thunderbolts was the biggest hit. Everybody's super excited. I have some reservations. I'm concerned.
So you're a big fan of the Thunderbolts comic books?
I'm a fan of comic book continuity, and I'm a fan of comic book movies being true to the comics. This movie is going to be the furthest away from a comic we've ever seen.
Who's the coolest Thunderbolt?
In the comics?
In the comics.
Baron Zemo, which is not pictured here, but he's supposed to be.
They could have easily had him in here, right?
He's supposed to be in it in some form. The whole thing about the Thunderbolts is they were villains disguised as heroes to get people to trust them. And they can't, that's not going to work here. So I'm not sure what they're going to do. All right. Anyway, the biggest news that I'm super excited about, because it kind of connects to some stuff that we've talked about. Yes, there's going to be a new Captain America movie. And yes, the leader is going to be in it. Blake Nelson from The Incredible Hulk, who we've talked about in the She-Hulk podcast, is going to be the main villain for Captain America. Okay. Super interesting.
Do you think we'll see the leader in She-Hulk?
My prediction is that we'll see him at the very, very end, like a little teaser thing that we see at the very end of the episode. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like we'll see his big old green head, and that's it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Here's what's interesting. We have never seen a gamma power. So in most comic book movies, you have a villain that connects to the hero. This is the first time that I can remember where we have a superhero movie where Captain America or another hero goes against a villain that's not the villain connected to him in the comics. Like in the comics, the leader is a Hulk villain. But in this, he's going to be a villain for Captain America. I don't know if the Hulk's going to be in Captain America. I doubt it. I don't know if She-Hulk's going to be in this movie. I doubt it. And so it's going to be interesting, that gamma power thing. I'm curious about what that's going to do, what that's going to be like.
Right.
Could
be good.
I'm so excited for this movie. May 2024. Mike, this movie is going to get hyped up on the level we've never seen a movie get hyped up before. This movie is going to get so hyped. Like it's going to have so much advertising and stuff behind it. Like a Black Captain America, forget it. Everybody's going to watch this. It's going to be really good. That's it. That's a lot.
Awesome.
That's a lot. That's a lot. And it came out all at once when I was trying to watch football, which is what it is.
I think you need to give yourself some air horn for running through that list.
Hey! Thank you, Mike. I deserve it. You know what? Here's some air horn for you too.
Oh,
you just get
nice.
one.
Thank you.
There you go. News you can abuse. Please abuse it.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Don't abuse it too much.
Yeah, not too much.
All right, so next week we are still going to cover She-Hulk. Hopefully we get a Daredevil in there so we can talk about that.
That would be so great. Great.
Mike?
Yeah.
How are people going to get this podcast to their friends so they can listen to us talk about Daredevil and She-Hulk next episode?
Hit the share button right now. Share it with at least 3 of your friends.
Why also, 3? I think 10.
10? I said at least 3. 10's a good goal. Shoot for 10.
I don't have 10. I have 10 friends. Do you have 10 friends?
I could probably find 10 friends to share it with if I wanted to.
Yeah. I could too. All right. Yeah. Share it with 10 friends. Share it with them as a gift. Say, hey, please listen to this. Please, so you can be prepared. And I know our She-Hulk episode was kind of short, but the news you can abuse was a lot. And I'm sure your friends don't know anything about this stuff. So send it to them.
Yeah. And so that you're here with us for next time, remember to follow, subscribe, rate, review, star, thumbs up, do all that stuff. If you're listening to us with Overcast right now, In Overcast, you can star an episode, and that'll make it so that other people using Overcast can, be more likely to see it and check it out. So that's a great way to help us out there.
Give us that star, baby.
Yeah,
give us that star over. What's it hurt? Like, it doesn't do anything to you. If you listen to Overcast, it's so easy. All you gotta do is do it. Like,
it's nothing for you. Just hit the
we
star.
benefit, and all you have to do is move your finger half an inch. And like, come on, just do it right now. Just click
it means so much to us.
It really would. It would be great.
Yeah.
All right. That's our show. We'll see you guys next time.